Please be sure to subscribe to the channel to update the fastest and most accurate news. Hello everyone, welcome back to my Royal Life News channel. The story for today is the Duchess of Cambridge Kate Middleton has made a last-minute appearance alongside husband Prince William to commemorate Anzac Day at Westminster Abbey. The 40-year-old wore a white Alexander McQueen coat dress, the same she wore for daughter Princess Charlotte's christening in 2015. The outfit was paired with a matching headband, black accessories and Princess Diana's Collingwood earrings. The Duchess' appearance was announced just prior to the service, which featured guests including UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson and Australian High Commissioner George Brandis. Prince William had attended an earlier service representing the Queen, a wreath-laying ceremony at the Cenotaph in Whitehall, while his wife joined him later at Westminster Abbey. The last time the Duchess was seen was a service of thanksgiving for the life of Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, at Westminster Abbey in March. Meanwhile, others have gathered across the world to pay respect after 2 years of pandemic restrictions. Official proceedings at Anzac Cove in Turkey began with solemn reflections as more than 500 people gathered on the historic site. Anzac Day marks the ill-fated World War I landing of Australian and New Zealand Army Corps troops at Gallipoli, in what is now Turkey, in 1915. With New Zealand the ceremonial lead at the service, many were dressed in ceremonial uniforms and lay wreaths in tribute to those who died. More than 8,000 Australian soldiers were killed in the Gallipoli campaign while more than 44,000 Allied soldiers also died. At this time 107 years ago, on ships that covered the ocean off this tiny bay, thousands of Australians and New Zealanders were preparing to land on this rugged coast, New Zealand's Chief of Army, Major General John Boswell said. For all but a few, this was to be the first experience of the horrors of combat. Today we walk in the footsteps of Australians and New Zealanders who have for more than a century returned to this special place to remember what happened here and to pay their respects. We continue to come because the passage of time does not erode the tragedy of what occurred at Anzac Cove, or the significance it has for both our nations. This year marked the return of international public commemorations for the first time since 2019, due to the COVID-19 pandemic and travel restrictions. Anzac Day services have been held in Australia since 1916, with the day formally gazetted as a day of commemoration in every state and territory during the 1920s. Thousands gathered in Australia to commemorate Anzac Day and pay tribute to those who have served this nation in wars, conflicts, and peacekeeping operations. Anzac Day pilgrimages to places of significance to Australians who have served is also a long-held tradition, with services held on Anzac Cove, Gallipoli, as early as 1923. Estimated attendance at Anzac Day domestic and overseas commemorative services saw almost 20,000 attend the Australian War Memorial Anzac Day Dawn service in Canberra, 18,200 people, while 563 attended the Anzac Day Dawn service in Gallipoli, Turkey, 563 and another 187 at the Lone Pine service in Gallipoli, Turkey. Other sites across the world saw equally large numbers, including the Anzac Day Dawn service at Villers-Bretonneux, France with 665 people, while the Anzac Day service at Hellfire Pass in Thailand saw 450 people and the Anzac Day service at Sandakan in Malaysia saw 85 people. The Malaysia service was not open for public attendance this year in accordance with local COVID restrictions. That is all for today news. Please make sure to leave your comment and subscribe the channel below for more news update. Thank you for watching.